Nigga kill over a bitch, but let a rat keep his wife.
Shit, it's record.
You think Thug can make a comeback from those leaked conversations?
No. Nah, homie. He went too hard against Gunna. And Gunna came out and countered all them by not talking, by going to go work out, put out good music, and live life outside of the internet light. He checkmated them. Everybody else ran to the internet light. Thug wanted to stay in the dark, but still talk as if he had the light. And them people who had all the information in the dark saying, okay, we go bring your dark to the light since you want to keep with this light called Gunna. Gunna doing positive things. Everybody know Gunna wasn't a part of y'all bullshit. So why drag this man down who's the only successful artist on the label right now? Why drag him down when he got a way out that can still pay for everything? Because you are getting the money from him because his record sales are doing good. Your money is frozen. Your money was froze based on this RICO trial, right? They said you was gang affiliated, so you didn't have the money to pay Brian Steele. Who was paying Brian Steele? Your money frozen.
That's what I've been saying the whole time. Why the money gotta sit in jail? Thug. Especially knowing that, man, Gunna wasn't playing the same game y'all was playing. Especially raising to stardom. If he was doing certain things, he most certainly wasn't doing things with you. Gunna seemed like he was more the player type. Not really, you could consider him street, but not consider him street. And what I mean by that, like, Gunna, he hang out with street niggas or whatever the case is, but Gunna don't seem like he got his hands dirty. Gunna don't seem like he rolled around in the mud. So why would you expect him to hold up to the street code? And I might add, it's people that did worse than Gunna. And I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm a person like, okay, we catch a RICO. Man, all of us ain't gotta go. Somebody gotta get out, especially if you making money from something we put together and they could pay for legal fees. Everybody can't be locked up, especially you. You get on up out of here. And as you can see, it didn't affect the case. And people did way more talking than Gunna.
Your artist? Because he ain't cheap. So there was a lot of people who would have, there was a lot of, let me just say this. Fulton County Prosecutor's Office took their lick. They didn't cry about the loss. They know they had enough evidence to convict him. Brian Steele was just smart enough to create a narrative and create a distraction with they're after these guys because of their lyrics. So that's how they beat the whole trial. Because they actually had evidence in bodies and bullets and forensics and testimonies that would have convicted. It took him 3 years to get into Thug's phone. That's why he took that plea.
Bank statements, medical statements, explicit pictures, location, crimes that you delete, but it's still there. That's why he said the phone. They get into the phones. It got the things that you think you deleted. or the things you didn't delete. So they got his phone. He didn't know they was coming. What's in that phone? Everything they need. They get in the phone. He figure out they got in the phone. He take the plea deal. That's what Charleston White is saying. They got in the phone. He took that plea deal. Because what's in that phone convict everybody. Y'all remember when everybody was running around saying that they was going to chip us, put chips in us, and, like the government? Phones. We already been chipped. And we can't do without them. And they got your whole life on them. Even crimes. Let's get back to this.
They finally got in that phone. That phone will go nail all of them. But had they been able to counter Brian Steele rebuttal that this is about rap lyrics rather than about real crimes, all of them would have been convicted. But that was a clever defense to tap into the jury, because even the jury said there's no way they would have convicted Thug because they was all fans. Even the jury said, I don't give a damn, we wouldn't go convict him no matter what, because they're all fans. During one of those interviews with the detectives, during one of those interrogations, 2 of those officers were acting like fans with Thug, which really hurt and almost blew the case. Because if it was some seasoned officers, they would have had it. They would have nailed his ass. But those 2 young detectives was acting like fans. So a lot of this was fans' input that made the decision for this trial, homie, because them niggas really were killing people. People really died behind this, a lot of people. So they had all the evidence. So everybody else got out. Woody got out, and the world fell in love with him, changed his life, started going professing God, walking in a different light. Mondo got out and went and started driving forklifts, started talking positive talk. Gunna got out, started doing positive. Everybody that they got let out from that, homie, seemed to go on about their business except Thug.